Yo, this is a motherfucker who needs no introduction. You are watching Breaking Records Radio.
Yeah, the earliest kind of thing that I'm familiar with you from is, I guess, Ground Squad in some degree, just in terms of hearing the name mentioned here and there. But the Basement's a Batman compilation that you were on, and you were on that song. What was it? Shit Can Be Shit?
It
Off
can
of the
be shit.
Basement?
What a song title.
Yeah.
But every time someone says that, I'm like, what the fuck did I name it? Shit can be shit. But I think it was something I said in the song. But yeah, like that was Thomas Quinlan,
And Solo Records, yeah.
hand solo records. Yeah, yeah. So like, Thomas used to work for Exclaim, so I used to send him all my cassettes, and these days recording on 4 tracks, setting up cassettes for reviews in Exclaim magazine. And then that's how I got to connect with Thomas, and he asked me if I wanted to put a song on this Basement's a Bad Man thing, which Joe was producing a lot of it. Stinkin' Rich or Buck 65 was producing a lot on it. But it was just like really showcasing the East Coast scene and what's going on down here. And that was like 96, 97 maybe?
I think it was earlier than, yeah, maybe 96. I was thinking like 95, 96. But yeah, it's really early. That was the earliest thing that I ever heard from you. And I think it was before you had some of those tapes out as well.
No, that was after my second tape, because
You
that
had
Shit Can Be
tapes?
Shit song was on my second tape. So I had like my first cassette that we pressed up 100 copies of. Time's Up Kid, it was called. Then I had the One Shot album, and that's where we took the track for the Basement's the Bad Man album.
Gotcha. Speaking of the early kind of tape run that you had before Half Life, you had the label and it was called Shit Records.
No,
Or
Shit Records.
Oh Shit Records. Yeah,
I don't know
tell
what
me
my
about that.
infatuation with the word shit is now that we're having this conversation. But yeah, I definitely use that word to describe a lot of things. So. But yeah, Shit Records. And like at those times, it's 15, 16. It was like,
Yeah,
I'm going to press up cassettes. You go get them pressed. You make your album cover. And just to make it look more legit, you needed to have a record label of some sort, just to make it, for me anyway, I felt like it looked more legit. So it was just something we came up on the fly, made a little symbol and chucked it on the back.
was that the same sort of mentality when you started Half Life? Like obviously Half Life kind of
100%.
developed into something a little bit more than that, but
Yeah, yeah, but no, same thing. It was like, no one wanted to sign me. I was just a kid putting out his records and wanted to seem more legit. So I made up my little record label, and it kind of grew from there. We ended up, my first deal with Sony, I did it through my own label, Half Life, and then the label got registered and became an official business and all that. And to this day, like every one of my albums, like I own it all, and it's all on Half Life Records. So kind of started out as something just to make shit feel more legit, but as I kept growing, it became something more real.